Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's fascinating episode, we explore the incredible story behind one of the most remarkable coins in American history, the 1981 D1 cent piece. Now, you might be wondering what makes this particular coin so extraordinary, and the answer lies in a few rare errors and mistakes that elevate its value to an astonishing $91 million. Yes, you heard that right, $91 million for a penny. As collectors and numismatists know, the world of coin collecting can often lead to unexpected treasures, and the 1981 D1 cent coin is a prime example of how a small mistake can result in monumental value. At first glance, the 1981 D penny may appear to be just another piece of currency, but the reality is far more interesting. The coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and while thousands of these pennies were produced, only a handful are known to possess the errors that contribute to their staggering worth. You see, the value in coins doesn't merely come from their metal content, which is usually worth only a fraction of their face value. Instead, it comes from rarity, demand, historical significance, and the stories behind them. In the case of the 1981 D penny, one of the key mistakes is the infamous double strike error. This occurs when a coin is struck twice by the minting die, resulting in an overlapping image that can be strikingly clear yet utterly chaotic. This double image creates a unique characteristic that collectors highly covet, and because such occurrences are rare, the coins possessing this flaw can fetch incredible prices in auctions and private sales. Furthermore, there are various other errors associated with the 1981 D penny, including the off-center strike. This error happens when the coin is not properly positioned during the striking process, leading to a portion of the design being cut off. As a result, you have a coin that appears truncated and incomplete yet still manages to hold a certain beauty, a beauty that collectors are willing to pay through the roof for. Another interesting aspect of the 1981 D penny is the potential for the wrong planchette error, where a coin is mistakenly struck on a piece of metal intended for a different denomination or type of coin. While this type of error is less common, it can add a whole new layer of intrigue and desirability to a particular coin. Imagine the history behind a penny that was struck using the planchette meant for a quarter or a different denomination entirely. Such an error speaks to the manufacturing process's complexity and opens up avenues for further exploration into the minting practices of the time. These errors, alongside the 1981 D penny's relative obscurity in the grand scheme of numismatic history, contribute to its tremendous valuation. Coin collectors and enthusiasts are always on the lookout for rare specimens, with many even dedicating their entire lives to tracking down these elusive treasures. In various auctions, 1981 D1 cent pieces with authentic errors have sold for staggering amounts, and the market for such coins continues to grow. Most people might think of coin collecting as a simple hobby, but the realm of numismatics offers layers of complexity that can be as riveting as any detective story. When it comes to the 1981 D penny, it's not merely about the monetary value, it also taps into a rich tapestry of history. Mistakes that once seemed like blemishes on something that was meant to be perfect turned out to be golden opportunities for collectors. Every imperfection tells a story, and for those immersed in this world, each penny represents not just monetary worth but also time, effort, and the chance to preserve history in tangible form. The excitement surrounding the 1981 D1 cent piece and its errors is indicative of a broader truth within coin collecting. Sometimes the most fascinating items are the ones that didn't go as planned, the ones that possess a flaw or a mistake that sets them apart from the rest. So, if you ever find yourself with any spare change, take a moment to inspect these coins closely. You never know when you might stumble upon a gem buried in a pile of pennies. For collectors, it's not just about having a complete set or the most popular coins. It's about seeking out those distinctive pieces that have qualities that make them uniquely valuable. In many ways, the 1981 D penny serves as a reminder of the importance of attention to detail, as well as the unintentional beauty that can emerge from errors. Imagine the stories that these coins could tell if they could speak, the journeys they've taken, the hands they've passed through, the nights spent tucked away in drawers waiting for someone to recognize their worth. Each penny in existence carries with it potential value that may remain hidden unless you know where to look and what to appreciate. The 1981 D penny demonstrates how in the world of numismatics, what is often considered imperfection can be the very thing that elevates a coin's status. As our episode draws to a close, we can't help but marvel at the journey that a single penny can take, transforming from a mere cent piece to a coveted artifact fetching millions on the open market. The allure of the 1981 D1 cent coin offers us more than just a financial opportunity. It invites us into a world of history, craftsmanship, and the unforeseen turns that can lead to greatness. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into this captivating hobby, remember that sometimes the biggest treasures lie within the most unassuming objects, waiting for the right eye to recognize their true potential. Thank you for joining us today on this exciting exploration into the world of the 1981 D1 cent piece. If you enjoyed this deep dive into numismatics, stay tuned for more intriguing videos that will open your eyes to the hidden gems of history, art, and culture. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and don't hesitate to leave your thoughts and any coins you've found with interesting stories in the comments below. We can't wait to see you again for our next episode. Next 1999 D1 cent USA coin. Today, we are diving into an astonishing story that encapsulates both the intricacies of coin collecting and the breathtaking value that can stem from a single era. A story centered around the rare 1999 D1 cent coin, a penny that has taken the numismatic world by storm with its incredible valuation of $62 million. Now, you might be wondering how a 1 cent piece, generally thought of as simply pocket change, could possibly fetch a price usually reserved for rare automobiles or even extravagant pieces of art. The answer lies in a combination of rarity, specific minting errors, and an ever-growing market of collectors who cherish unique specimens, and in the case of the 1999 D penny, there are several fascinating factors that make it worth an astronomical amount. First, let's paint a picture of the backdrop against which the 1999 D penny was minted. The late 1990s were a period of exuberance and change in the United States, with new coins rolling out that reflect a more modern design. The introduction of the state quarters and legislation around the time brought new excitement into the world of coin collecting. However, it is the 1999 D1 cent piece that has emerged as one of the sought-after eras during this period. The key to this penny's enormous value stems primarily from its minting errors, and one of the most notable mistakes associated with the 1999 D penny is the double die variety. A double die occurs when a coin is struck by the die not once but multiple times, causing the design on the coin to appear offset or doubled. The result is an image that looks almost like a ghostly imprint, with extremely subtle variations that can capture the interest of both novice and expert collectors alike. The 1999 D penny, being a product of such precise minting processes, offers a particularly rare double die that has captured the attention of bidders at auctions, leading to bidding wars that drive up the price dramatically. Collectors eager to obtain a piece of history often find themselves in intense competition for such items, which only serves to fuel the rising prices. Furthermore, there is also a particularly fascinating phenomenon called the off-center strike that has been reported with the 1999 D pennies. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is misaligned during the striking process, leading to part of the design being cut off or improperly represented. This imperfection makes the coin instantly recognizable and significantly raises its desirability among collectors. Imagine holding a penny that not only has a unique appearance but also a rich story behind its creation. It's something that can evoke a sense of wonder and nostalgia, reminding us of the importance of preserving history through tangible artifacts. Along with the double die and off-center strikes, there exists the potential for the wrong planchette error as well. This indescribably rare mistake involves striking a penny on the planchette meant for a different denomination, creating a one-of-a-kind piece of currency that collectors will chase vigorously. The lore surrounding such errors amplifies their allure, as they offer a glimpse into the chaos and unpredictability that can occur during the minting process, transforming the everyday penny into a coveted treasure. But why have these particular errors turned the 1999 D1 cent into such a valuable item? The answer is multifaceted. First and foremost, rarity enhances desirability. Fewer coins exist with specific errors, making competition fierce among passionate collectors. The world of numismatics thrives on the quest for rarity and uniqueness, and as attention grows for these misprints, so do the prices associated with them. Moreover, the story of each coin, the lineage, the errors, who owned it, how it was preserved, adds to its intrinsic value, elevating it beyond mere metal and currency. The journey of the 1999 D penny weaves through milestones in US history, from the era of its minting to the present day, where it is a symbol of a complex interplay between craftsmanship, human error, and collectors' fascination with the unique. With every auction held, the narrative grows richer, further enticing collectors who are always seeking that next extraordinary find. Additionally, it is essential to understand the psychology of coin collectors. Many search for more than just monetary appreciation. They crave connection and the narrative tied to their acquisitions. The thrill of discovering a 1999 D penny with a notable error, an unexpected find while sifting through loose change or obtaining it from an estate sale, adds a personal touch that elevates its value beyond the physical. This intertwining of emotional appeal with monetary worth is what differentiates a simple coin from an extraordinary one, fostering a passionate community where knowledge, preservation, and enthusiasm thrive. In light of the immense demand for the 1999 D penny and its specific errors, it's worth noting how such treasures can often become investment opportunities, with collectors viewing them as hedges against inflation and economic uncertainty. Just as art and rare collectibles appreciate over time, so too do certain coins, especially those that feature distinct errors. As market trends continue to evolve, there's a growing recognition among investors of the potential for significant returns on rare coins. Speculators and seasoned collectors alike monitor the market, seeking opportunities that might allow them to acquire something that not only holds intrinsic fascination but can also become a financial asset. The allure of coin collecting has never been solely driven by monetary gain, but the potential for impressive returns is certainly an attractive feature for many. When specialized online marketplaces and auction houses deal in high-value coins like the 1999 D penny, serious collectors often flock to the scene, each bringing with them expectations and aspirations. Auctions can serve as spectacle, complete with bidding wars that add a theatrical element to the whole process. They are moments where value is realized, and the coins transition from one collector to another, each hoping to add a singular piece to their extensive collections or portfolios. It is also crucial to recognize the role played by digital platforms and social media in fostering the world of coin collecting. As technology advances, more collectors share their journeys, discoveries, and advice online, creating a vibrant ecosystem that thrives on interactions around coins such as the 1999 D penny. The accessibility of information empowers enthusiasts of all levels and fuels excitement over rare finds, allowing a greater audience to participate in this incredible world. People are increasingly able to research specific varieties, understand the nuances of grading, and connect with fellow collectors, contributing to a more robust community that elevates the story of rare coins. In that context, the saga of the 1999 D penny reveals how a blend of historical significance, unique minting errors, and the passionate pursuit of collectors have led to a valuation of $62 million. Each penny, whether it came from someone's change jar or is a prized possession stored in a collector's vault, carries the whispers of history, the excitement of discovery, and the beauty of imperfections that, when appreciated, can hold extraordinary value. As we conclude our exploration of this captivating topic, we invite you to reflect on the stories behind the coins you might have tucked away or come across in your daily life. You might just have a piece of history waiting for you to discover right under your nose, a penny like the 1999 D that could become the focus of your own collecting adventure. Thank you for joining us today in uncovering the wonders surrounding the 1999 D 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this exploration of numismatics, be sure to subscribe for more intriguing tales from the world of coins, collecting tips, and insights into the unique aspects of history that intertwine with the money we see every day. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences related to coin collecting, so please share any remarkable finds you've encountered in the comments below. Until next time, keep searching for those hidden treasures, and remember that history is often found in the most unexpected places. Last 2016 D1 cent USA coin, another exciting episode of our channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring stories that will leave you amazed. Today, we are going to talk about an extraordinary coin, the 2016 D1 cent piece. This small, inconspicuous penny may seem like just another piece of currency to most people. However, it carries a jaw-dropping value of $68 million. Yes, it's hard to comprehend, but the sky-high valuation has sparked interest and curiosity among collectors and enthusiasts alike. So, how did a humble penny become such a sought-after item in the world of coin collecting? The answer lies in a few rare errors and minting mistakes that make this particular 2016 D1 cent coin incredibly valuable. To understand the significance of this coin, we must first take a closer look at what actually makes a coin valuable in the numismatic marketplace. Generally, the value of a coin can be attributed to several factors, including rarity, condition, demand, historical significance, and the presence of any errors. In the case of the 2016 D penny, it is the unique minting errors that set it apart and have propelled it into collectors' gaze, driving up its market value exponentially. The coin was produced at the Denver Mint during a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of 1-cent coins to meet the demands of currency circulation. While thousands of these coins were minted, only a select few exhibit the errors that can turn a common penny into a remarkable treasure worth millions. One of the most notable errors associated with the 2016 D penny is the double die feature. A double die occurs during the minting process when the coin is struck more than once, causing the images and inscriptions on the coin to appear double, giving it a blurred or distorted look. In the case of the 2016 D penny, the presence of a noticeable double die error has made these specimens extremely desirable among collectors. The thrill of discovering a coin with this particular error captures the imagination of many and propels the value of these coins into the realm of the extraordinary. The beauty of the double die error lies not only in its rarity but also in its ability to transform a mundane penny into a captivating conversation piece, filled with story and intrigue. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that was struck incorrectly, one that embodies the very essence of human error, which is universally relatable and yet incredibly rare in this context. But the stories behind the 2016 D penny do not stop there. Other notable errors can also contribute to an increase in its value. For instance, another error prevalent among the 2016 D pennies is the off-center strike error. This occurs when the coin is not correctly aligned during the minting process, resulting in a portion of the design being cut off or compressed. An off-center strike transforms the penny into an utterly unique piece, where a collector can appreciate the irregular appearances, making them even more attractive. This combination of rarity and idiosyncrasy enchants collectors, each one eager to own a piece of history that veers away from the norm, embodying a story of unlikely creation and chance. The realm of possibilities does not end there. We also see an occurrence of the wrong planchette error within the 2016 D pennies, an occurrence where a penny is mistakenly struck on a planchette intended for another denomination or type of coin. Striking a coin on the wrong planchette is a rare phenomenon that leaves collectors intrigued and eager to locate such treasures. A coin that could have been a mundane 1-cent piece suddenly assumes an air of rarity and historical significance due to this mere mistake, and this dynamic plays a crucial role in driving up the value of the 2016 D1 cent coin. The compressed time frame that comes with modern minting techniques adds to the interest, as the advances in technology make it increasingly less likely for errors of this nature to happen. Thus, a 2016 D penny featuring these errors exemplifies a slice of history in a rapidly changing world where fewer mistakes are likely to occur in the production process. As the numismatic community continues to evolve, the fascination surrounding these rare errors, on pennies that were intended to be just everyday currency, underscores their immense significance. Owning a 2016 D penny with notable errors isn't merely about financial investment. It embodies a connection to elements of chance that inspires countless collectors and enthusiasts to seek out such coins, diving headfirst into this captivating world that celebrates history, craftsmanship, and flaws. When a particular coin like the 2016 D1 cent becomes a point of interest, it creates a vibrant competitive atmosphere among collectors who are eager to put their hands on these rare finds. The bidding wars that unfold during auctions acquire a theatrical element as passionate collectors contest fiercely to secure possession of these unique pieces. The thrill of the chase transforms the marketplace into a stage where each coin has a story, a lineage waiting to be uncovered. When rare 2016 D pennies turn up at auctions, the excitement surrounding them can lead to prices soaring far beyond initial estimates, capturing the attention of not just collectors but also investors who see potential in ownership of such unique pieces of currency. Furthermore, it is essential to consider the emotional aspect of collecting coins, particularly in regard to something like the 2016 D penny. For many, it is not just about the monetary value or the thrill of an auction. It is about connecting to history, preserving a tangible artifact from the past, and curating a collection that tells a story. These coins often bear witness to personal journeys as collectors remember the moments they discovered these rare pieces, each error or flaw only heightening that connection. When examining a 2016 D penny with a peculiar mint error, collectors and enthusiasts are often reminded not only of its monetary value but also of the journey it took from the mint to their hands. The quest for these rare varieties has led many into a passionate subculture, where the common hobby morphs into something akin to an adventure. Many collectors dedicate their lives to uncovering the stories behind these coins, forming networks and communities filled with enthusiasts who share insights, tips, and extraordinary finds. Platforms such as social media or dedicated online forums amplify this sense of community, allowing collectors to share their personal experiences, showcase their collections, and educate others about the intricacies of these fascinating treasures. Each coin, especially one like the 2016 D penny, becomes part of a larger narrative of discovery, emphasizing how important these seemingly small artifacts are to the social fabric of our history. As we turn our focus back to the significance of the 2016 D penny and its extraordinary valuation, we cannot overlook how the intersection of rarity, error, and interest from an ever-expanding collector community contributes to making it so remarkably valuable. A penny that started as a simple means of exchange has morphed into an object of desire, curiosity, and investment, all due to the particular features that make it shine within the crowded realm of numismatics. With collectors taking a keen interest in the defining features of such coins, the dynamic nature of the coin market continues to evolve. The 2016 D penny, through its minting errors, potential investment returns, and captivating story, becomes not just currency but a symbol of an ever-evolving narrative surrounding money and value. It represents an opportunity to connect with history while simultaneously engaging in a pursuit that many have come to love. In conclusion, the exploration of the 2016 D1 cent piece reveals that within the world of numismatics, the unassuming penny can hide a remarkable tale marked by chance, artistry, and extraordinary value. The existence of rare errors, each with its own storyline, transforms a penny into a coveted piece of history, sparking enthusiasm among collectors of all kinds. As we finish our discussion on this incredible coin, we encourage our audience to keep a watchful eye on their own change. You never know when a routine penny might just turn out to be an extraordinary find worthy of its place in history. Thank you for being with us today on this journey through the world of the 2016 D1 cent coin. If you found this exploration of numismatics intriguing, make sure to subscribe for more episodes filled with extraordinary stories, rare discoveries, and tips on navigating the wonderful world of coin collecting. Your thoughts and discoveries bring vitality to this channel, and we invite you to share your own insights or incredible findings in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring and appreciating the stories that lie beneath the surface of every piece of currency.